Hey guys, this is Kevin with Tech Dragons, and I just came in, and as you can see by the box right here, you know what I got. I just got my Samsung Galaxy Note 3 in. This is the T-Mobile variant, so it's the quad-core Snapdragon 800 processor clocked at 2.3 gigahertz. And before we get started, let's just take a look at the box. Box is pretty nice. It's a wood grain finish. This is printed with soybean ink and recyclable paper, so the entire box is recyclable. Way to go, Samsung. On the front of the box, of course, we have the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 logo. Nothing on either side. On the back, we have the statistics for it. 4G LTE compatible. Biggest note with the Note 3 being the S Pen. It's got the Watch On Android operating system. It is running on Android 4.3, which is the latest currently. It's got a 5.7 inch screen compared to the Note 2's 5.5 inch screen. Now compared to 2 once I get them unboxed. As I said before, it's clocked at 2.3 gigahertz with the Snapdragon 800. It's got 3 gigabytes of RAM internal, which is currently the most RAM any phone currently has. It's got a 13 megapixel camera with a 2 megapixel front-facing camera. 13 megapixel camera is very similar to the one that we saw on the Galaxy S4, so I imagine it's going to be really good quality. It does full 1080p HD playback, and one of the good things that I don't see them mentioning on the box is the camera in the LTE version for America can record in 4K. So if you have a 4K TV and you're looking for some content for it, this is the phone to do it for you. And let's go ahead and get started in unboxing. I'll take off the side. We got some tape there. And some tape on the top here. Go ahead and move that to the side. At the very top, we have the Galaxy Note 3 itself. I'll set that to the side. There's the SIM card. I'm not going to need that. Underneath the box, we have the little packet here. Let me get this out really fast. We have all the standard stuff. The Welcome Starter's Guide here, which is going to get anyone not familiar with the Note 3 familiar with it. Terms and conditions of the return policy. What's this? T-Mobile headset recycling plan. I guess this is for their jump program they're using. And then let's see what else we have here. We have the earbuds. I never really liked the earbuds that come with this stuff. I have my own. Here's the earbud ends that you can replace if you have smaller or larger ears. The USB 3.0 charging cable. This will work with regular micro, I think it is, USB, but if you use this cable here and you plug it into a 3.0 slot, it will charge faster, and of course you'll get the data transfer of the 3.0 port. So that's a nice piece there. Over here, these are the replacement ends for the S Pen, along with the little tool you use to pull the tip out of the S Pen. So if you break your tip or you lose your tip somehow, they give you some replacements. I also think some of those tips in there are finer point. So if you like a finer point tip, you can actually get one. And here we have the slightly increased battery at 3200 milliamps. I think the Note 2 was at 3100 milliamps. From what I've seen about the other reviews from this phone, it lasts all day long off of this battery. They say it gets amazing battery life. I'll have more to tell you on that once I get a chance to actually use it. And then of course, the Samsung wall charger with the side port. I personally hate the side port. I'd prefer for it to be on top because, you know, you're plugging it down into a power strip. You've got the side right here, and there's no room to plug anything else into it. So I really wish they would change that and make it top. But still, I have several of these. So let's get the plastic taken off here. I did get the Jet Black variant. And on the Jet Black variant, you get, of course, black, but the back of it, as opposed to the Galaxy Note 2, let me take my Galaxy Note 2 out of the See-Do case here. We're all familiar with the glossy back of Samsung phones. I hate these glossy backs. They're doing something new with the Note 2. You get this faux leather backing with, if you can see it right there, You get some fake stitching around the edge. It's really soft to the touch. I mean, if you weren't told it was faux leather, it feels like real leather. It's really nice, but it is a plastic back. It's not real leather, so the stitching is not real. That just gives it more of an elegant look, a more look of a notebook. So we'll go around to the front. Here we have the 5.7 inch full HD screen. Very bottom we have the hard home button. Top we have the Samsung logo, the microphone, the earpiece. We also have the 2 megapixel front facing camera, and we have the sensors for light and proximity. Going over here to the side, we have the volume rocker. And if you can see in the video here, that's not real metal, that's still plastic, but they have it grooved to give you a book look. So they're really going for a much more elegant look to the Note 3. On the bottom, we have the single speaker port. We have the USB 3.0 port, and as I said before, you can plug a regular USB cable into it. So, you know, we all don't have these fancy 3.0 ports. We don't have multiple of these, so if you're at work and you have a regular USB, you can plug it into it. And we also have the noise canceling microphone down there on the bottom. Move over to the side, we have fake metal finish over here. That's really nice feeling. And we have the power button. On the top, we have the IR, yeah, that's the IR blaster, because you can control your TV with this one. We have the regular microphone, and we have the headphone jack. And on the very back, of course, as I said before, we have that fake leather finish and the 13 megapixel camera with the LED flash. We also have the S Pen. I've heard a lot of people say this is kind of hard to get out. Ooh, it is stuck in there pretty good. Let's see if I can get it out. There we go. Yeah, that was a lot harder to get out. The S Pen looks a lot nicer. You've got the same fake metal finish up top with the grooves in it. Let me take the S Pen out of my Note 2 here so you can see the difference. The S Pen on the Note 3 is flat on both sides, so you can put it in any way you like to. Other than that, they look like they're the same size. Tip on it's black. The tip on the Note 3 is also a bit sharper than the Note 2. And of course you don't have the tapered top here. So whereas the Note 2 fits pretty flush with the back of the case, as you can see right there, you know, and you pull out here, the Note 3 doesn't sit quite as flush. It kind of sticks out a little bit right there. But it fits pretty flush to the bottom. There's just a small hump right there. Now, size comparison, the Note 3 is considerably lighter, but I don't have the battery in it yet. Side by side, the Note 3 is only slightly taller, if you can see that good right there. And it is, the Note 3 is marginally wider. And if you can see right there, the Note 3 is also marginally slimmer. So they give you a larger screen by reducing the bezel on the Note 3. If you can see that good. The bezels on the Note 2 are kind of wide, and on the Note 3 they're a lot smaller. So you get a larger screen, 0.2 inch larger screen, but almost the exact same footprint as the Note 2. So if you can handle the Note 2 without much difficulty, you shouldn't have any difficulty with the Note 3. And that's everything so far. I'm going to put the battery in it and turn it on and start using it. If you like what you saw today, don't forget to rate and subscribe, and go down there and leave us a comment. If you want to see me do a review on actually using the Note 3 and showing it off, leave a comment down there in the bottom as well, and I'll be sure to do that. Other than that, have yourself a great day. Bye. Have the same